welcome. Good evening. I'm Buck and Billy Ray. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Friends, as most of you know, I'm a sawman. I'm a wood man. I've been cutting timber for 25 years. Production, falling, tree climbing, firewood, and everything to do with power saws and wood I've been doing. Pruning roses, clipping, nipping, tiddly licking, old growth falling on a side hill, the whole gamut, everything to do with it. I don't know what else to say. It's my job. That's how I fed my family. I got onto square ground chain many years ago, probably 20 years ago now. I got onto ground chain through my old fallen partner, Bear Claw. He's 71 now. He's still cutting, friends. He's still cutting. The man's a legend. You know who he is. He got me onto grinding. One day, we were right here. We were a few miles down the road on Haslam's property, and I was logging down there with him. Just a skitter log, a little herringbone show. And I got pinched. And he come sauntering down, limping down there, down the log there with his little faller's gait, and passed me his saw so I could cut myself out. He happened to be there. We were working, it was getting near the end of the job, and we were working kind of side by side. Anyway, to that point, I was skip tooth hand file. No raker gauge. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight up jackhammer. Friends, he handed me his saw. Shaw will tell you the same story. It happened to the Shaw too, Ian Shaw, the fellow that Hogan works with sometimes. Anyway, long and the short, he handed me his saw, and I cut myself out, because when we get pinched, we just take another cut right beside where we're pinched, just right, and it loosens up the kerf and we pull out. Normally, that's what we do. And friends, I literally just, what is that? Oh, that's the sun in that window. I literally just, I looked at him, and he knew this was coming. You could see the twinkle in his eye. He knew this was coming. So he looks at me with this little, you got to know the guy, eh? That was it. It was over. I was ground chained that day forward. I was looking for a grinder, and I found one. Excuse me, I had the low battery prompt came up. So in that journey, I've done all kinds of different angles through the years, I've gullet out, gullet in, gullet out, gullet, probably a couple times through the years. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you something. We're going to do a little experiment here today. I'll turn you around and I'll show you what we're running right now. And it was just on that arbutus job that I cut at Brian's. I ran it. You saw what it was doing. Okay? I'll show you the chain. There it is. There's the saw, 372. There's the little, this is the gear. I just got back in from the job, friends. This is it. I just got back in. From the job. There's my climbing gear, my ropes, and here we go. This is the chain. Look at that. Someone would see that and they would think, get the gullet. Well, what do you mean get the gullet? There is the gullet. The whole gullet's still there. That's the gullet right there. It's never been touched. Never. On this chain. Never. There it is. Here, I'll bring you in close. Look. There it is. It's never been touched. People say, well, why you got to grind that out of there, or it's not going to cut. It's not going to cut. Well, that's not my experience. That's not my experience at all. So today, you're going to experience this cut right here, this chain, with me. We're going to cut with this right here. Okay. There it is. It's sharp enough. It'll cut. It'll cut. It's grind. Regardless, it's going to cut like this, and then I'm going to take the gullet out, and we're going to cut. And I happen to have wood in the yard. I've got maple, and I've got fir. It doesn't matter what I cut. I'm going to cut something that's too long for my stove. I'm going to take a sliver off it, and then I'm going to ground out the gullet, and I'm going to take a freaking another cut off it. And we're going to check this out, friends. We're going to see which is faster. Right here, there should be no more questions. Here we go. Friends, that is gullet. I don't take the gullet on my ground chains. I don't do it. It's still in the chain. Look. Look at that one. Never been touched. A lot of guys will grind this out. Well, okay, that's fine. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying I haven't noticed that big of a difference in the cut. I just don't. And now you're going to see right now, friends, look at it. There it is. Gullet in. I've never sharpened, or pardon me, I've never taken the gullet out of this chain. Not once. Completely. Look at it. There it is. The whole thing's in. The gullet is in the chain. Look at it. Look at that. It's fine. It'll cut fine. It's ground. Let's try it. And then what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll take this out. Out it goes. But first of all, we got to cut with it in. Let's go. Gullet in. Dry fur. Wouldn't matter if it was poo. Okay. Now, just because I'm this kind of a guy, did you just see what happened? Yes, you did. I gotta put my glasses on. Here we go. Stick around. Gone. Gone. Gullet, gone. Watch one more at the top. Watch this guy. Gone. Gone. Okay, here we are. Gullet gone, right? Here we are. No gullet. No gullet. Deburred it all. Okay, you guys got to be the judge, not me. Get out your timers. Square file. So if you want to know the honest truth, it felt slower to me with the gullet out. It did. It felt slower. Huh? I'm not joking. It felt choppy and like it just felt different. There's no knots, friends. It's all the same wood. Look, it's a clear piece of fir. It's all the same. Look, there's the two rounds right there. There it is. It's all the same. There's no knots. There's no nothing different. Look it. There it is. It's the same stuff. So I'm telling you that actually felt choppy. And that was Bobby Walker's theory. It becomes chunkier. Nothing changed. I didn't touch any rakers. I did nothing. So, friends, I'm telling you, the first cut, people make these assumptions because of what they've heard. Not many people production fall that are on the internet anyways. A lot of fallers don't come to the internet because they're too busy falling, making money, feeding their families. Rarely do you get a guy that grinds chain, who's been grinding chain for 20 years or longer on the internet. Rarely do you get that guy. I just showed you. It felt smoother in the cut, and that was Bobby Walker's theory. Bobby Walker is 82 years old. He's been racing half-inch chain, not this little 3/8 up. He's been racing half-inch chain on Mac saws. You tell me about that for a second, what that's going to do when you make little changes. Friends, I'm telling you. I'll time the cuts, but there it was, right there. There's the chain. I just filed it, or I mean, I just took the gullet out. It's all right there for you. There it is. Gullet gone. There it is. There's nothing. There's nothing. There it is. There's the ground chain. Gullet gone. Gullet gone. There's the grind. You know what I mean? Nothing has changed. I can only go by what I feel and what I've experienced. Not by what people say. Other people say, oh, you got to get the gullet out of that grind. Why? Tell me why. Have you done it? Have you done both? You probably haven't. I'm not being a nincompoop. I'm just making an assumption that you probably haven't done both like I just did here. You see what I'm saying? Have your own experience. Just don't be flapping if you don't know. You look kind of silly, to be honest. I mean, I'm not going to call you out because I'm not that way, but somebody will someday. Have your own experience. The internet's a big place. I've showed you guys through the years all kinds of things. I've showed you chain that are filed, ground on one side, hand filed on the other, and it's scooped out on a scoop because ground chain cuts faster than round file. I've showed you the baby C program where I did a little baby C, and I'm not done there. We're going to do some more on that. Let me know if you're interested. Leave it in the comments. Do you know what the baby C is? The baby C is this, but instead of ground chain, it's round file, and I only round file half the top, half of the chain, right? Remember the baby C? You see that? Right there. It's called the baby C. Look at that. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, I think I've got it hanging right here, and I'm about to get it back on a chain and run it. It's here. I know it is. I know it's right here. I'll guarantee you. Let me see if I can find it. I'll know it right when I see it. Just there it is, right there. That's it. That's the chain. Look at this, friends. Okay, look. There it is. That's the baby C right there. Okay, so I've played around with it a little bit. This is the baby C chain. What it is a 1/4 inch file that only files half the tooth and the rest stays in. Look at this, friends. Watch. Hopefully this will stay focused for us. Sorry, friends. Yes, there we go. Okay, it is. It's the baby C. See? Isn't that interesting, friends? That one's getting there. We're going to do some more. Right there. Okay. Square ground chain. But not square. Round. Square ground chain. But not square. Round. Same. So that's how I came to this thought process. Have your own experience. Have your own experience. Have your own experience. Bobby Walker says, and I felt it right there, theory proven. Right there, right now. That was all over. That chain was all over. You get a stronger tooth, leaving your gullet in, and you get a smoother cut, and you stay in your kerf more. You don't wander. I'm telling you. It's just my experience. That's all. I just did it. Have a great evening. You have the logger's knot, and you leave the bow in instead of running, like, you know what I mean, running it right out. When you leave the bow in, all you do, friends, is you grab this when you come home beat up, ready to, you can't even bend over like me. I'm, you know what I mean? You pull these. It's done. Look at this. Over. Done. Oh. Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh. So that's what it's about right there. There we go. Oh. Friends, in closing, thank you for being here for starters. In closing, I have said on this channel forever to have your own experience. You can ask questions all day long and hear 5,000 different opinions, and you will hear them because people, for some reason, need you to know about their opinions. Just not where I come from. I'm going to take what you say or whatever. If something I'm interested in, I'm going to take what you say and I'm going to go, yeah, I kind of wonder. Well, if that's his experience, so I wonder if mine will be the same, and I'll go do it. I will go do it and say, man, that is true now. I've been saying this for 30 years and I'm wrong. Or, you know what I mean? Whatever the scenario is, I'm just using it as an analogy. But I've never come here. I've never, ever said to you people ever once, man, woman, and child, you need to do this or you're doing it wrong. I've always said, try this or try that. This is what I do. This is what that I've been doing for 25 years. It served me well. All these little things, and I got 1,000 more things.
So friends, I'm just so grateful for you people that come here, the subscribers, my friends that I talk to on WhatsApp or wherever, or email. Uh, please have your own experience. My experience on the ground chain gullet thing, you just saw it. Be kind, work hard, be honest, and I'll catch you on the next video.